Come on. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to a snow-covered edition of Walk with Regis. So yes, obviously you see we come to a decision. Today is January 14th. Today the weather's high will be in the mid-20s and the lows will be in the low 20s. Really only a few degrees difference. It's going to remain the same temperature day and night. And as you see, it snowed. Just a little. A sprinkling, a dusting, whatever you want to call it, but it's here. Okay, so as far as updates go, we've worked out a solution where we can still keep him, give him that forever home I promised him when I adopted him, but still keep the kittens safe. So he doesn't really do anything to them during the day. He pretty much just lazies around, sleeps, does nothing. It's usually at night. Where are you going? I'm trying to keep you in the camera. It's usually at night or when he's eating that he seems to get grouchy and attacky. So when it's bedtime, he's going to get locked up in his kennel. He doesn't sleep in the bed with us anymore because no one's around to keep an eye on him. Everybody's sleeping. And then he eats his meals in the kennel as well. That's the big differences. And so far, all week, there's been nothing. No attacks, no nothing. And the kittens will be gone starting February 6th. February 6th is when they start going to their new homes. And that's the solution I worked out. Because when I promise a forever home, I really mean it. No matter what, he will have one home until he passes of old age. Though I'm pretty sure he would have been very happy with the other guy. Albeit a little fatter, but happy. Somebody was in a hole and scattered food everywhere. I gotta be careful. There we go. Successfully avoided all that food. Alright, let's see what kind of news stories we can get up into today. Not what I wanted you to do at all. Looking for an article. Well, that's weird. After officers responded to a shooting, they found a trail of blood and a Bengal tiger cub. That's just the title of the article. Enticing, yes, but not really local. Alright, let's see. Sorry, guys. He decided to give the gift of poop early. He said, "Here, Mama." Oh, that's a big turd, too. This means he's been eating human food, and they're kind of squishy. A little squishier than normal. This means he's managed to get a hold of and steal some human food, and I bet you nobody even noticed. because someone in my house is always eating at the table but then leaving that food unattended, and it's easy access for him, and I keep telling him not to do it, and he's still doing it. 9-year-old girl found a megalodon tooth at a Maryland beach. She didn't think it was real. Alright, town of Tonawanda police arrest 2 men in Honda theft, or Hyundai. Hyundai more. Town of Tonawanda Police Department announced Thursday 2 individuals were arrested allegedly for stealing a Hyundai vehicle in the city of Buffalo. In the early morning hours of January 12th, Town of Tonawanda officers observed a stolen... Why did you just fall over? Come on. Did you slide down the hill? That was a little hill to slide down. But you are also a little dog. Go on. I'm not surprised. I'm going to have to go and review the tape for that one because that was kind of funny. Are you okay, sir? Alright, he seems alright. Anyway. Tonawanda officers observed a stolen 2020 Hyundai accent vehicle being operated on Sheridan Drive near Military Road. Officers learned the vehicle had been reported stolen the day before on January 11th. Officers attempted to stop the vehicle in a Super 8 motel parking lot, but the vehicle attempted to flee by driving north along a railway track adjacent to the motel. The vehicle became stuck in the railway tracks, and 3 male occupants abandoned the vehicle and began to flee on foot. 2 of the occupants tried hiding in the nearby foliage, but were apprehended and taken into custody. The third was not located, but he was smarter. He said, "I'm done. I'm gone. I'm out." But I wonder if his companions will give up his name, his information, if they even know him at all. The defendant, 18-year-old Christopher A. Walter Jr. and 18-year-old Byron L. Doran were charged with the following: criminal possession of stolen property in the 3rd degree, unauthorized use of a vehicle in the 3rd degree, obstructing governmental administration in the 2nd degree, criminal trespass in the 3rd degree. Walter and Doran are currently being held for arraignment in the Town of Tonawanda court. The Town of Tonawanda police urges citizens that certain Kia and Hyundai models continue to be targeted by thieves. You can contact your respective customer assistance center for more information on protecting your vehicle from theft. Whew. It's really cold out here. It's like in the 20s. Black Lives Matter co-founder's cousin Keenan Anderson dies after LAPD officers use a taser on him. Students at Erie One Bosse's restore antique luggage cart. Hi, Catty Bree. I didn't know you were outside. I just saw you inside. You must have just got let out. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys heard yesterday or not, but Lisa Marie Presley, the only daughter of Elvis, has died yesterday in a sudden and tragic turn of events. She was only 54. Rest in peace, Miss Marie Presley. Hopefully you're reunited with your dad. Crash temporarily closes 33 at Best Street door on evening commute. Come on, Regis. A pigeon was caught in a prison yard with a tiny backpack of meth. You just can't make this shit up. A tiny backpack of meth. In the picture, the backpack looks like it blends in with his feathers. Well, that's how they're smuggling contraband in, one pigeon at a time. She's racing ahead, walking with us, I guess, in her own little way. Out of the street, sir. I know there's no traffic, but still, no street. She's a kitty. She roams wherever she wants. Trains abruptly halted around Buffalo, New York. It was a busy night for emergency crews in and around Buffalo. As heavy rains ended and heavy wet snow began, there were a variety of issues first responders were faced with. There were reportings of a shooting in Depew on Thursday night, and that's still under investigation. Shortly after that, there were reports train traffic was stopped as well. Now I'm starting to feel the frozen cold weather. Alright, I guess one of the trains derailed or something and caused all the other train staff to stop and wait for it to get cleared and shit. I guess that's what my understanding is. From Buffalo to Africa, how you can help orphan children in need. France, girl 3 dead after being found in washing machine. Man arrested after attempted Aldi burglary. Alright, come on. Trying to read the Aldi burglary one. It's taking a minute to load, if it loads at all. Alright. Let's go out, go back in. Alright, let's see if it loads this out. It loads it this time. A 35-year-old man has been arrested in connection to an attempted burglary of an Aldi store, Buffalo Police Department announced. On January 11th, James Williams, who has no permanent address, allegedly attempted to pry plywood off the boarded store at Aldi on Broadway and gain entry without permission. Police say Williams was later found with burglary tools. Williams was charged with 1 count of burglary in the 3rd degree and 1 count possession of burglar's tools. Alright, let's see. Cheektowaga man saves man stranded in car for over 10 hours during blizzard. Okay. This app didn't do what I wanted it to do, so going back. Heavy snow, at times blinding, 70-mile-an-hour winds, whiteout conditions. That's what Stephen Nowicki experienced December 23rd on the first night of the Buffalo blizzard. On his way to rescue a man he didn't know, Ashroy Fool Apu, sorry I butchered the name, who lives stranded in his car not too far from Nowicki lives. I saw a post on a Buffalo subreddit of someone who said their brother was stuck in the snow. I know a lot of people were getting into trouble that night. I had to do something to help. I figured it wasn't going to be too difficult. Come to find out it was. After waiting to see if anyone had rescued Apu, Nowicki wore his motorcycle helmet to protect him from the snow, packed extra clothes for Apu, and suited up out the door at 11 p.m. to walk to the location where Apu had been stranded in his car for over 10 hours. What normally would be a 15-minute walk turned into almost an hour. There was a man who lived about a third of a mile away where he could stay. Looking at him, he was not in great condition, so I figured the shortest distance was going to be the easiest. He took a few minutes to get ready in the car and wrapped his head in a blanket because he didn't have any protection from the wind. By the time they made it to Apu's friend's house, the blanket was drenched in heavy wet snow. As he's getting comfortable and getting relaxed, I know I can't stay there that long, and I feel water start dripping. I know I can't stay there that long, and I feel water just start dripping extremely quickly down my helmet. As soon as I turn outside, it's going to turn to ice just like that. Nowicki called his girlfriend to let her know he was on his way, but still made it difficult for him to know where he was going. I started walking down the street. Houses didn't seem exactly familiar, but I could also really kind of see what I was looking at in the first place, so I just kind of brushed it off until I noticed a plot of land that looked like it had a house that was cleared on it. And I thought to myself, I don't have that plot on my street. When Nowicki finally reached home at 1:30, he was downtrodden, exhausted, trying to catch his breath. When I tried to take my motorcycle helmet off, there was ice that essentially locked to my hair, and the padding in the motorcycle helmet, it was like ripping hair off my head, and I needed my girlfriend to melt the snow with her hands. So we're going to hear a lot more of these hero stories of people rescuing each other in a blizzard and etc. And that's a positive note to end the walk on, since there's going to be more of these. Okay. That's the end of this video. If you like this video and if you really liked me dropping the phone, hit the like button. If you don't, hit that dislike button. Share if you guys want to. Subscribe if you want to. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.